Welcome to another game of the mobafire tournament.
mobafire Community Cup August
Yeah,
edition. This is the third round where we're following Team Azure Black on the purple side versus Team SunBros on blue team.
and I am your host, Albert, also known as Lolio, and
And
with me is my co-caster,
I'm Paprika, aka Paprika.
Paprika. Not even going by Bowden anymore?
I'm shy, okay? Don't talk to me.
Okay, alright, you shy child.
Okay, well, first ban's Zyra Janna. Looks like support bans. They're really scared. Oh, and they're banning Ari. I think they saw the efficiency of last game, or just looked at the guy's match history and said, Ari, ban that. We don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, no Ari for you. So, looks like it's going to be a pretty good game. Rumble also getting banned out, so I think the Rumble and Ari ban, and as well as the Jan, are probably targeted bans. Zyra I think is more overall ban. And the Twitch getting banned again, so blue team may pick up the Vayne. And we'll have to see from there. Are you actually there, my co-caster buddy? No, it looks like he dropped out of this call, got to fix the problem, and he should be back soon. But for right now, I'm going to be here, and I'm going to be waiting on the last ban, the Oriana ban. So it looks like targeted bans for Azure Black, the Zac pickup, fast Zac pickup for SunBros, and fast Vayne pickup for Azure Black. Pretty good. The Zac seems to be one of those picks right now that is just really big in tournament play. Just gets picked up really quickly. And Maokai also getting picked up for Azure Black. Just have to check on my co-caster here. Make sure he's actually not disappeared, but there's actually a problem. He may have just dropped out on me, which would be annoying. And let's just message him and be like, call. What's happening? It looks like his computer blue screens, so that's horrible. So we're going to continue on without him. We got the Zed and Sona pickup for blue team. Looks like nice pick, good picks. Gonna be Zed mid and Sona support, and Maokai and Vayne on the other side. Right now it looks like potentially Lulu Jarvan. Gonna be pretty. Looks like a split push team fight for SunBros, and for purple team it looks like it's going to be really strong Maokai ganks bot lane, and they may try to lane swap, but the cannon, as we saw last game, the cannon was able to get a double kill very early into the game, and was able to help his team by being there. And it looks like the active game was not found. I do not know what that means, but yeah. We may have just lost everything. Okay, I guess. Alright, well, I don't know what that had to do with anything, but it was an error. So, looks like the Kennen and Lulu Vayne and Maokai pickups. So it looks like it's going to be a very go in and fight. Probably going to be a more a team fight heavy comp for purple team. And I seen last game they didn't really have the best split push with the cannon, but it looks like they really do want to continue with the team fight strategy, and we have a Cho'Gath and a Tristana getting picked up for blue team. I don't know what's happening with all the errors, but there are a lot of errors. Hopefully it disappears. Get rid of this. And so it's going to be Tristana Sona versus potentially Vayne Lulu. I think overall the Vayne Lulu's probably going to be edged out by the Sona Tristana. And that's probably overall. We also have the Kennen, Maokai, and Ezreal. Maybe Diana. It looks like Diana. So it's going to be Diana versus I think Zed. Zed seems like the most likely. Yep, that's going to be Diana, Zed. Ugh, go away. Go away! Man, Riot. Your client needs to get some work done on it. So it's going to be Zed, Diana, mid lane. And we're going to see Cho'Gath versus Kennen top. And Zac versus Maokai in the jungle with Tristana Sona versus Vayne Lulu on the on the bot lane. Overall, team fight wise, I think both teams have a pretty solid team fight. It's gonna be both teams look like they're gonna have pretty good games. I really don't know what's gonna happen other than both teams wanting to fight and go all in, because we see no teleports coming in from either side, so they're really wanting to stick with their lanes and just continue to be there by themselves, with the junglers really applying the pressure and roaming ganks. But for team fight wise, for let's see, SunBros, I think that's what their team names. Yeah, so SunBros. It's gonna be a Zed and Zac diving the bot lane with Cho'Gath front line and Tristana Sona. So they do have a lot of team fight, as well as single target pickoff from the Zed. And for Azure Black, we have Diana, which is going to potentially be the dive for the back lane, the Tristana, the Sona, just that dive with the Maokai and Kennen. And the Lulu and Vayne are probably going to just be the back line. And overall, I think the team fights could go either way. I think Azure Black is more the early game for the jungler. The early game needs to be won. If they win the early game, I think they'll have a really good advantage going into the mid game. And then after the mid game, if they don't have that advantage, and if they're even with SunBros, I think it's going to be pretty difficult for Azure Black to be able to get back into this game. But SunBros, I believe that once they get into the game, and as long as they hold out for mid, and oh, we have our co-caster back. Let's just call him back here. Oh, sorry for the noise, but there we go. I think you need to change your microphone.
Oh dear, is this not working properly?
I think you have the wrong microphone synced up with Skype. Just give it a couple seconds. Muted your mic. Alright. We're going into game in about 6 seconds, so hopefully you can actually talk by then.
I didn't miss any of the action.
None of it yet. They have spectator mode on, so none of it as of yet.
Oh dear. Okay, because my computer exploded and decided, you know what'd be nice? A lot of blue. A lot of blue. A lot of
Yep.
death.
Yep.
And then
That was it. Okay, hello.
There we go. Now we have
There
it
we go.
back.
We're working.
Yep. Are you
Back
actually
in the fray. No,
All right.
still not back in the fray.
I will.
Thankfully-
I will introduce the teams then. So on Team SunBros, we have Tangy Pizza on Zed, Mushroom Actions on Zach, Gilly Snipers Zed on Tristana, Turkey on Sona, and Kung Fu Awesome on the Cho'Gath. And on Azure Black on the purple team, red team, we have Eclipsal on Diana, Trismac on Vane, Brown Handlebars on Lulu, and Family Puzz on Maokai.
Family Puss.
Family
Oh.
Puss. Alright, there we go.
Family Puss, Maokai, and Crysis on Kennen.
Yep, there we go. We finally have my co-caster back in this.
Also, this looks like Mushroomations. If you think Mushroomations,
Okay. I get it. I get it. That's pretty funny. So, I was just saying that my personal thoughts is that going into mid game, if purple team has a slight advantage, they should be able to come out ahead.
Purple team. I'm just looking at this. I'm looking at purple team, and I see absolutely zero split push yet again.
Yeah.
To those who have followed our last game, we would notice that both times, Azure Black has picked teams with absolutely no.
Yep. There was big fighting potential, and we see a little bit of that split push from the Zed.
Oh no, but the problem with this on blue team. Oh god, I don't want to miss anything. But the problem with it on blue team, SunBros, the Zed can split push, but they have zero wave clear. Look at it. What do they have for wave clear? They've Zacked. They have Zacked.
Yeah.
They have Sona, and they have a Cho'Gath. The Cho'Gath
Yeah.
is not going to be able to instantly clear waves. He's still only melee. His scream's only his scream is really low, is relatively low range. He can't. Both
Yep.
teams playing super defensive. You have the defensive ward at the blue. That's the 3 minute. And they just sapling it. That's it. Place the ward down.
And it looks like blue team may try for some shenanigans here. It looks like they're going to try for the invade over and try bush on.
Ooh, and the Cho'Gath will get the rupture off. Cannon.
Oh, they missed the rupture, and the cannon's able to get away with that. The Tristana jump gets the slow. Cannon flash. Oh, it looks like they're able to just get out of there with the cannon flash, and then just back off. So it looks like blue team was able to get ahead with that, because now cannon's flash is down.
Yep. The level 1 W, not that bad, Tristana. It's not. You prefer E, but whatever.
It's not game changing.
It's not game changing.
Yeah.
We're not asking. Oh, problem. Maokai fully out of mana right now.
Yeah.
That Maokai is 100% out of mana, and if he starts red buff, he's going to be He has to be instantly.
Yeah, he's going to have to take red buff and then just back.
Although a little problem I know these wards coming out from Azure Black, they aren't going to see Zac. They don't know where Zac's jungle is. They only know if he's ganking mid. That's it.
Yep, but the Zac may know that the Maokai has to go back, so he may be able to just go straight to the blue buff and just pick it up. But both junglers starting red.
Oh dear, I do not want Maokai to do this blue buff. I'm very scared of the Maokai doing blue buff. Actually, this time we're seeing like all lanes against their respective laners.
Yeah.
Top versus top, mid versus mid, and bottom versus bottom in 2v2.
Yep. So Vane Lulu versus Sona Tristana. You always call yourself the resident expert.
I am the bot lane.
The resident expert. All right.
Resident. Oh, I like this. A title. I would say that the Sona has the advantage, and they have advantage practically throughout the entire laning phase, except Polymorph. Polymorph will be a very, very big deal for Tristana to deal with.
Yeah.
Although Tristana most likely in this lane will level Q. I mean W. And
Maokai also going in for the gank mid. Sorry. Looks like Zach is really wanting to get this gank off on Kennen. And it goes in.
Oh,
Misses
and
the
it's a cannon.
And the cannon.
It's a cannon. What are you doing, Genki Cannon? Cannon.
Yeah. And it looks like Maokai's going to counter jungle because Zach showed
But
himself top.
they do see him with the ward, and they do notice him rotating bot lane. There is a ward in Tribush for blue team, so
Yep.
they will be able to get out pretty easily.
For a little bit more time. Zach also going mid. Trying to apply that pressure.
No, they're literally countering themselves. This is exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
Both teams took the other person's rates and then ran up, or ran up or down and down to their respective lanes.
Yeah. And it looks like mid lane, the Maokai, and Zach are going to be here, so maybe a 2v2 fight.
Ooh, and he goes in, but Zach's here, and he's going to charge up he's charging up, and he gets a double stun. Oh, and everyone's going in. The Zed's running really low, and the Dan is going to get out, but he flashes out, and Maokai picks up first blood. Mike gets second blood, too.
Oh,
Gets the stun down. Eclipsal, no.
Flash from the Zach. Very nice first blood from
All summoners
Azure
down,
Black.
and first blood goes to Azure Black.
Yep. So that was a pretty nice fight. We saw the elastic slingshot being able to knock up some couple.
He knocked up both of them, but
Yep.
but the Diana simply hadn't too much damage.
Yep.
The problem with Diana
Kennen and Cho'Gath also going in right now.
Ooh,
Cho'Gath,
Cho'Gath dropping
flash.
low. Nope.
No, not going to be able to take him out. He had 40 health by the end of that.
I actually gotta notice the Cho'Gath leveling Q first. That is strange. I don't know why Cho'Gath will level Q first against Kennen.
Yep. He's also not going back. He's going to sit here and defend his
dear.
turret.
Oh dear, this is a really. Well, actually, no. This is a fine idea. Kennen cannot dive a Cho'Gath. That'd be death. You dive the Cho'Gath and you die.
Hmm. But he also has no mana right now.
Yeah, I think he just doesn't want to lose the minion XP.
Yeah.
Zach is not going to be able to do anything. Just go, Zach. Charge in, clear the wave, and let Cho'Gath go be. Oh god. Oh god.
The cannon.
Oh god. This bait.
Here we
this
go.
Bait, and
Oh.
he doesn't even hit it.
Misses. And Cho'Gath should go back right here.
Cho'Gath, please go back. Please go back. Please go back. Please go back, Cho'Gath. I don't want you to die.
I don't want both of those two to die, but it looks like neither of them. Now the Cho'Gath's going back.
It makes for an exciting game, but just.
But we don't want people to die right now.
No, we want everyone to live, no one to die.
Yep. Diana going
Diana
in
just
on
fighting Zed. Zed is scared. Oh, but the Maokai's here, and he gets the Q back. Zed.
Oh,
Zed is-
no tower dive.
No, they don't have Ignite.
There's lots of damage. And we look at bot lane. We see Vayne up CS on the Tristana.
That's actually quite surprising, because Lulu does not do well against Sona.
Hmm.
Because even though Lulu really strong harass and really...
Oh, we see mid lane Diana taking out the Zed, and both of them taking out the Zach.
Little blobbies. Little
Come
blobs.
on.
Oh, no,
The
Maokai,
blobs.
slow.
The blobs.
The
Come
blobs,
on.
Get the blobs, get the blobs, blobs.
Oh no, the blobs. Blobs live. The blobs live. But Cho'Gath's coming down here.
Oh, and he might catch... Nope, doesn't have flash. He does have Ignite, though, and ultimate is too far away. Nope, Diana just walks out of this.
Yep. Oh, I'm sorry, I had to sneeze. Those
Okay.
bodily functions.
Well, it's a really, really great start for Azure Black again.
Yep.
2-0.
Up 2 kills.
Although bot lane is being pressured pretty hard, it's still pretty... It's actually even farm. And that's really amazing. That actually is quite amazing.
Yeah. Vayne is up 5 CS though, so maybe not too big right now, but still up slightly. Maokai there though.
Maokai's already here. He has the Moby boots. Oh, gets the stun off. Flash.
This is flash condemned.
Yep. 1, 2, 3. Dead.
There's the first kill for Vayne.
But they get the ignite off. Oh, they might actually dive this. Come on, Maokai. Come on,
Oh,
Maokai.
it doesn't want to dive it. Oh, that Maokai could have probably went in, probably grabbed the Tristana, and the Vayne probably could have picked up a double kill right there.
But that's in hindsight, of course.
Yep.
Noticing now, Zach wasn't on the map. They didn't know exactly where he was. And if they dived and didn't kill her instantly, that would have been very bad. Because Zach would have picked up 2 kills. And Kenan just relentlessly harassing this
This
Cho'Gath.
Cho'Gath. Yeah, this Cho'Gath dropping really low. It's really difficult for him to farm.
Oh,
He's
he
down
actually gets tower hits.
17 CS right now. 18. So Diana also picks up blue buff and heads back.
And to be honest, I really don't understand why he leveled Rupture first. If you're gonna make that as a leading spell, you should walk up and just Q and scream.
Scream and then throw the Q.
Oh, Kenan's here. Kenan's here. Kenan's here.
No, Kenan's actually not there.
No, he's
Because
not
he's
there.
a ninja.
I just realized, but I've been confusing the ninjas for each other.
What?
That is a Zed. That is not a Kenan. They're both ninjas. I'm racist.
Oh man, you are a racist jerk. All
I
right.
have nothing. I'm for free
Free ninjas.
ninjas. Okay.
Free ninjas 2013. All right.
Oh, and the Cho'Gath just trying to juke. Gets ulted by Kenan. Drops super low. Is there another? Get dead.
Gets killed.
That's dead. I feel like the Cho'Gath, Kung Fu Awesome, just doesn't know how to deal with the Kenan. Kenan is just annoying harass, but Cho'Gath has really, really good damage with the Scream.
Yeah.
And if he screams, Kenan can't do anything. He can auto attack. But you just chunked him.
But he has to land the screen.
He has to land the Scream. That's all he has to do. But Kenan's sitting right next to him in melee range. Jumps in, doesn't matter. Is he gonna ulti? Nope. Oh my god, that was a Q and a D. I mean Q and a W.
That's just this cannon is.
One shuriken and a surge, and he's half health.
Yep, he's just
my
going in. And we look at bot lane, just looking at the CS. Pretty even. Vayne is up a kill. And it looks like Tristan is going BF Sword and Vayne's going Blade of the Rune King.
And that Bork is actually going to be a big thing for Tristana. Because if you notice, no, Tristana doesn't. Tristana is leveling only E. That is nothing in an ult.
Oh, I missed that. The Cho'Gath was able to just eat the cannon, and I missed another one. Man, I'm doing pretty bad at this this kill stuff.
Yes, we're gonna work on that, but it doesn't matter because there's farming in the mid lane, and we have to watch farming.
Yep, we have to watch that farming.
In farming, we trust.
In farming, we trust.
Yes. That's not that bad actually. Game's back to really passive.
Yep, it is 15k to 12.2k for red team.
I'm just gonna notice yet again, Azure Black still out farming everyone on. Oh no, Zach has 1 CS up on Maokai.
Oh man,
can't say
that
that
one.
anymore.
Oh, not anymore. It's over. But your assumption is now back to true.
Okay, but Zach coming down bot lane. Red team does not have any wards, and I think they're just gonna back out because they don't want to fight.
Well, they did. I believe they saw him coming through mid lane. Because they do have that one ward. They have enough ward coverage to see if Zach's coming down from the mid lane. And they didn't want any piece of it, so they just back out.
Ooh, and they're
The Zed. Here we go, the Diana.
They're gonna go for the Diana. They're going in for the Diana. Does Zach have particles? I don't know. Oh, he does have his passive up.
Oh!
Longest ult still dies.
Still dies. Oh well. But we also see the Cho'Gath getting auto attacked. Here we go.
He doesn't have any. He doesn't have
Get
anything
stunned.
left. He has lightning rush up. Come on, Kenan. Come on, Kenan. Going in for another shuriken. Hits the second shuriken. Lightning surge up in 1 second. Gets a stun. It's another shuriken. This is like the longest chase ever. And he almost has another shuriken. Third shuriken. Go.
Gets the kill.
And Zach just sits there.
And the turret in mid lane, tier 1, gets taken out. Eclipse will pause in the game.
Oh, and another
DC.
DC. This is a very big problem. We should not have DCs all the time.
Also, we saw the tier 1 top getting taken down by
Azure
by
Cats.
Red Team.
Azure Black.
Black.
Azure Cats is
Cats.
Big Fat LP's old team. Wrong team, wrong tournament.
Oh, okay. So you want cats now? Okay.
I'm sorry. Azure Cats is Big Fat LP's team, and I just remember Big Fat LP.
Okay. And,
This is Azure Black.
Yeah. And for so we see 1 kill apiece and 1 tower apiece. And it looks like
comes over from
okay.
Family Plus again.
Yep, man.
This person needs better internet.
Yep. The
Doesn't matter.
internet.
DC'd, he still outfarms Zach.
At least he has a better computer than you.
Hey, we don't go there, man.
We had to go there. You're the one who said he needs better internet, so we had to go there.
We don't go there, man.
You led yourself to that. You can only blame yourself.
I will only cry after this game. But
All right.
right now, we're focusing on the players. And
Yep.
actually, if you just take a look in this pause screen, Vayne getting out farmed for the first time by Tristana.
First time in a while.
First time.
They do have even kills though. So
Oh, and it is even.
yep.
It really is even.
The gold is probably within
It's on
like
Kennen. It's on Kennen and it's on Diana.
yeah. And since the Kennen's up and the Diana's also up, it looks like they're gonna probably be able to take this.
Yeah. And actually, if you actually look at like numerical gold, click that little button right there.
I got this.
Diana.
I got this. Hotkeys.
What? You have oh my god. I don't know how to
Hotkeys.
ask. I am going to be a prole and just click. But Diana up almost 1,000 gold on the Zac, and that's a problem. I mean, Zed. There's a lot of Zed heroes in this game. There's two.
Okay, there's exactly two.
Two.
Mm.
Zed, Zac, very similar. But
You
anyway,
sure about that? You sure?
The Zed. Oh my god, I said that twice. The Zed cannot split against anybody right now.
At the
Can't
moment.
split against Kennen, cannot split against Diana, cannot split against Vayne, cannot split against anyone, and that is deadly.
Yep.
That is so deadly.
Mm-hmm. We also see that he is going Blade of the Rune King as well.
Yeah. Borg, actually, a really good early buy on Zed.
Zed. Okay.
Zed.
Maybe you just have to remember how Canadians say this.
Zed. Yes, Zed. Not Zac. For some reason, I feel like Zac just sounds better.
Yeah, it may sound better, but you know, Zed, it's part of the Canadian alphabet, so...
3 people bought land while Azure Black just picks up Dragon.
Picking up the dragon?
Yep, SunBros they don't have any vision. They have
a ward. being
switch
able
to
know.
SunBro vision. They have wards out. They have actually some wards out, but they don't actually have any wards when they need them.
Maybe I should get, oh, do they even have that? Yeah, they should. Okay, there we go. F1.
F1,
Okay.
F2, F3. F3 is all.
There we go. Getting back into this. So they did have vision that that there were 3 people at bot lane, but they didn't know exactly where they were.
Yeah.
Or they knew that their entire team was there.
And they're just gonna take out this turret.
Yep.
Oh dear. And Diana just dives in, picking up the Zed. Zed's dropping super low, and he gets dropped.
Dropped by the Vayne.
And this Vayne's just dealing damage.
Yep, just dealing the deep.
They left Zed to Zed. Yes, Zed. They left Zed to die.
Yep, they just left him. They didn't go in at all. They just,
No. And it was dangerous because that was 4 people on Azure Black right there, and they had no way to contest it. I don't know why they went so close. But this Zac. Should I call him Blob from now on? This
Yes,
is
call
getting
him
confusing.
Blob. Mr. Blob.
The Blob went in and he almost died.
Yep.
I'm gonna call them Blob and Ninja so that I cannot screw it up again.
But they're 2 ninjas.
We don't talk about this here.
No, we have to talk about this. You just
This is my
had to
job.
come.
We have to talk about this.
Yeah, we have to talk about this.
And so far, talking about it,
Has just made you look bad.
SunBros just not looking so hot anymore.
Yep. We also saw that the Diana was able to pick up SunBros is blue, and we see Kennen's picking up their own blue. So there's going to be
Yes.
2 blues for Azure Black.
Yes, for Azure Black, you know.
And
feel
I
like
did see
they're
what you did there
feel
with the
like they're-
SunBros.
eclipsing the SunBros.
Oh man, why are you
They're
trying?
Diana.
Why are you trying to pun this entire thing out? Like,
Eclipsing the SunBros with their Diana.
I give you a 5 out of 10.
It's like a
decent.
triple entendre.
Decent. All right.
Triple.
Decent.
There's Diana, the moon, eclipsing Eclipsal and Sun. That's 5. How am I so good? I should just become a comedian.
Don't quit your day job.
Don't quit my day job just yet.
Yeah, don't quit your day job just yet.
Okay, that actually was the funniest joke I ever made in my life. I will never get better than that. And
from there on, it will only downfall from there. So this video has to be
Eclipsal just
history.
dropping him.
Yeah.
Tangy Pizza does not have enough damage to deal with this Diana.
That tangy pizza, alright. It was too tangy.
How can you make a pizza tangy?
I don't know. Maybe you add oranges.
Citrus. Is that like a Hawaiian?
No, a Hawaiian would be pineapple.
Oh no, Maokai walking in. Kennen doesn't really want to do anything. Kennen does have ulti and flash though, so if he wants to make a big play, he's totally free to do it.
Yep. And it looks like Lulu Vayne just mid lane pushing and just allowing the Vayne to free farm. Kennen Maokai? Bot lane, and we see Diana just pushing top lane for the tier 2.
Yes, and this Diana is really, really strong. Just gets dropped down.
She just backs off, not wanting any tower hits. Stack sees the Vayne.
Oh, look at this Cho'Gath, just surrounded.
Yeah, he is surrounded.
Azure Black doesn't have any minions left. Oh no.
There we go. Oh, the Contempt pushes him further away. Now Cho'Gath splashes down.
And this looks like a really slow game. I don't see... Oh, get the flash! And he almost gets... No, he doesn't get the ultimate off. That was almost an amazing play by Sona, but just... The Kennen... there wasn't a quick enough response from the Sona. The Sona needed to desperately to get the flash ultimate off, and she didn't.
We also see the Cho'Gath may kill the Vayne, but the Vayne's not tanking the tower. Stack goes in.
Ooh,
Bounce!
Flashes, but Vayne has flash too. Oh no.
Diana.
Oh.
Diana. Here we go.
Zed gonna pick up the Diana, gets the flash, gets Ignite off, and he picks up a kill with a Shuriken.
Yep. That was really nice from blue team. Able to just catch Diana out of lane. And that was a pretty easy kill for Tristana.
Ooh, and this looks like a massive throw by Azure Black.
Yep. They're just throwing away people, one after another.
And I feel like this is a result of the impatience that a lot of the North American scene, not just amateur but professional scene, also shows, where teams just they know they need to get something done,
but they don't know what.
They don't know when, and when is the biggest question, because should they wait? What about the advantage? Are they actually losing an advantage? Because you see this 4,000 gold lead that exists right now is sizable. It's about 20% of the total gold earned per team. 20%? Yes. 20%. Yep. About 20%. But over time, that 4,000 gold means nothing. If you have 4 items on every person, or 3 items on every person, 4,000 gold is nothing. It is meaningless in the greater scheme. So, although Azure Black has an advantage, how do they press it? And I feel like that impatience kind of showed a little when teams got a little aggressive. You know, we want to make a kill, but then how? I think, we can try catch this person, but it just doesn't work out properly. And this is how the SunBros will lighten up their day.
Oh man. Oh man. I'm going to call out every single one of your puns.
Please don't leave. I need you.
I may leave next time. I may. But I'm going to at least call it out. I'm going to call you out on it.
Okay, but pings go down from blue team on this dragon, and Kennen's top lane doesn't have a TP this time. They'll be able to start this, but red team looks really scary. They do have the Kennen ultimate up.
They do have the Maokai behind the dragon pit though, and he throws his ult.
When he goes and gets the smite steal, oh my god!
And Let's Bounce comes out.
Vayne just trying to DPS, but getting dropped by the Zed. The Zed almost... Nope, the Zed's gonna drop. That Kennen stunned 3 people. Oh my god, but blue side...
It's Kennen and Vayne. And Kennen's also gonna get taken down. That's 4 for 1 and a dragon. That's 4 dead for red team. They got the dragon.
Did Sona ulti hit 3 people?
Pardon?
Did Sona ulti hit 3 people?
Yeah.
It did?
Yeah, it hit most of the people. Yeah.
That was probably the reason for the win. The Kennen ulti is deadly in really close fights like that, and Zed didn't kill the Vayne instantly. The Vayne had some time to live.
Yeah, but the Vayne was able to get out of there and be able to survive, and she's still around right now. But she wasn't able to help DPS the rest of the team. She was just against the Zed.
But that Tristana got crit 2 times in a row by the Tristana.
The Tristana got crit by the Tristana?
No, the Vayne got crit by the... This is hard, okay? I'm trying.
You're trying. Okay, we'll give you the trying points, but that may be about it.
But who's trying really hard right now is SunBros. They've managed to close the 5 kill lead. The 5 kill lead against Azure Black to just 1. They're still down 4,000 gold.
Which is reasonable now.
But they've got kills.
Yep.
They've got kills in Tristana, and that's paramount. That is exactly what they need. Tristana doesn't have any lifesteal, which could be deadly, especially against the Diana, but...
She still has some gold. She has gold.
An Infinity Edge.
Yep. She has an Infinity Edge and a Phantom Dancer right now.
Although I do not understand why she did not pick up some lifesteal. That lifesteal was kind of needed.
Yep. But she didn't die in that last fight, so I think this Tristana is allowing her team to just sacrifice themselves for her.
Yeah. In Tristana we trust. And it's a 2v4 in mid lane. Nope. Vayne's still split pushing.
Yep, Vayne is split pushing. It's a 5v4 right now. No Vayne.
This could be a little dangerous, although... Oh my god, I actually feel like this is deja vu right now. The exact same scene has happened before. Everyone's kind of just splitting off, trying to catch out this Vayne, but they're not going to find anything.
Nothing. And we look at the gold. We look at the Tristana versus Vayne gold. Vayne has 600 more gold than Tristana.
But in the longest scope, does that really matter? Because Tristana could get 3 crits in a row, and Vayne will drop instantly. That Bork will do nothing to save her.
Yeah, that is true. But that's if they're dueling. I don't think they're going to be dueling that much this game.
They could.
They're both very team-fight oriented teams,
yes.
So I'm not 100% sure they're going to do that.
I was hoping for a 1-3-1 or some. I really was hoping for a 1-3-1 coming out of from one of these teams. You know, a team comp that isn't just any style. Throw everything at the enemy team and beat the crud out of them. I almost swore. I don't want to swear.
You don't want to swear as of yet.
No, I'm trying to...
You're trying to cut back your daily dose. You got your swear jar right beside you. You got to put money in it every time you swear. Don't worry, it's okay.
I'm too poor for that. Otherwise, I would have a better computer by now. But...
For every time you swear, you have to add $1 to that jar, and by the end of the month, you should have enough money to actually buy a good computer.
And also, pointing out a problem with these comps. A problem with these comps that you see right now is these team-fight-oriented comps don't have split push. Diana can split push, but she needs to be in fights. If a fight breaks out, Diana's not there, it is game over. Game over for Azure Black, at least in that fight. Because that Diana is so much threat on Tristana, and the only peel they have is the Sona and maybe the Cho'Gath.
I think the Cho'Gath could definitely be there. And
but the Diana is massive threat. They need to peel the Diana, but they also need to split. Otherwise, you see, this is what happens. You see both teams group mid, and nothing happens.
Yeah, the grouping mid is probably going to be...
until somebody makes a big mistake.
But the Zed and the Maokai are bottom, so there is a little bit of split push, but not enough to actually make a difference right now.
Yeah, but like, this is something they don't need. They can't make mistakes, because it is really even, and both teams have a great ability to dive.
Yeah, they do.
They both have great counter initiate as well.
The Lulu is definitely...
The Lulu is good counter initiate. Kennen is good counter initiate.
Sona.
Maokai is really strong at fighting under turret. Vayne, really squishy, doesn't have anybody who can dive except for Zed. But Zed, Zed will have difficulties dealing with...
Unless Zed can blow the Vayne up instantly, I don't see the Zed being that much of a threat to the Vayne.
Yeah, and the Zed is 2-6. He doesn't have that much farm. He doesn't have that much money.
He's 2-6-2, only has Blade of the Rune King. So, I don't see a huge threat coming out of him. The Vayne now has QSS. So, she will be able to
Just
dropped
Q's, that's
Zed.
the
The ulti.
buff. Yeah,
That's
and
it.
that's going to be dangerous because they have no other way of killing that Vayne aside from straight up killing the rest of her team. That's
Yeah.
it.
And we did see that in the last fight. They just killed the rest of their team. They didn't even have to worry about the Vayne because it was Vayne versus Zed. And that's it. And then Vayne killed the Zed and wasn't helpful for the rest of the fight. Because the rest of her team was just dead.
Yeah, now, this is kind of boring. We're both teams just farm. Yo, is there a team fight? Go. No team fight, farm. Is there a team fight? Go. No.
Yeah.
Because neither team can do Baron. Ooh.
Oh, they may be trying. Or
But there's
they
an
may...
Oracle. There's an Oracle on the Lulu.
Oh, the Lulu doesn't spot out the ward, though.
That's dangerous. That
And
ward
they
is...
just back off.
If you can see that ward to the left of Baron,
Yeah.
that is actually, a little further up is possibly one of the best wards in the game because most people will not clear that area. Or, they'll clear the area closer down towards the mid lane because that's where all of the wards will go. But that ward will still show people in the pit and most people will not clear it because it's pretty far out.
Double rupture for the
and
Cho'Gath.
Zach
The
goes in,
Sona...
and 3-person Sona ulti.
2 people.
2-person?
2-person.
But
Still go in.
Vayne just getting free DPS. The Zed trying to kill her doesn't matter. It's a cluster. It's just a cluster of people, but that Cho'Gath is big. Oh, it doesn't matter. The Cho'Gath's just gonna drop to the Vayne.
Yeah, it's just a Vayne. And the Zac is the only one that lives. That's a 2 for 4. And, let's see.
They're going to drop a bunch of turrets. They're gonna get bot lane.
Mid lane.
No, they're not gonna get mid lane.
Mid lane has like
Mid
450 health.
They're gonna get bot lane and they're gonna get mid lane off this.
Yeah.
And I feel like a big thing that fight was just Kennen getting a full ulti off on everybody.
Yeah, that's true.
He dropped because of the damage coming out from Zed and from the Cho'Gath, but it doesn't matter because Diana lived and Vayne got free DPS on the Zac. Zac. She got free DPS off on the Blob the entire fight, and then Cho'Gath was there. But what is Cho'Gath gonna do versus Vayne in the support? Nothing.
Yeah,
He just
and
died.
the Sona ulti also missed the Vayne. He was able to get the, I believe, Maokai and Lulu, but the Vayne was able to just not get hit by that ulti.
Yep.
And then she was able to just DPS.
Blob flashed for the Vayne, didn't matter. And the lead continues to grow for Azure Black. They're only 3 kills ahead, but they have objective gold. And they have 2 turrets up.
They weren't able to get bottom tier 2 tower, but they were able to get mid. And they did a lot of damage on that bottom tier 2.
Yes. But actually, looking for fights in the future, I believe the MVP is going to be the Diana. So be very careful and watch the Diana in team fights. If the Diana manages, support battle.
Oh, big support battle, the ward battle. Oh, there we go.
It's not actually a support battle because the Diana is there.
It was a ward battle. All right, we got this. Got the ward battles going out.
But SunBros has all of the vision in all of the wrong places. They have vision not far enough. And this Sona can't go further. If she goes further, there might be Diana just waiting in the bush, and Sona dies instantly.
Yeah, it gets picked off super fast, and this gone. Just disappears. Like, your wet noodle, idea? Nah, it's just a tissue. Just evaporates.
Tissue blowing in the wind.
Just gone.
Tissue blowing in the wind. And we return again to the old push mid, we don't know what to do strategy.
Yeah. But they don't have any split push, so this is just going to be huge, big team fight somewhere happening either around Dragon when it's back up, Baron, or mid.
Get objective, big team fight, get objective, big team fight, get objective.
Yeah.
I believe the biggest thing is Diana. I feel like Diana is the biggest thing because although Kennen will rush in, he has Zanya's just ultimate, hit as many people, stun, whatever, the Diana is responsible for killing the Tristana. And if the Diana can kill Tristana really quickly, it will be pretty much a full wipe. A full wipe for SunBros.
Yeah. It looks like that SunBros are going to try to get this Barret.
Ooh, and SunBros doesn't have an Oracle anymore.
And Vayne did show bottom, so they know that Vayne isn't there.
Oh, Lulu still has an Oracle. Oh god, Eclipsal, you're going in. It looks like they're turning. They might get...
Nice elastic slingshot.
The Diana. The Diana's going to drop really low. No. Gets the Hourglass, but Kennen just rushing in, almost drops the Tristana. Vayne coming in for the cleanup. Vayne, DPS, hit, drops the Zed. Oh my god.
Oh.
And this is pretty much a full wipe. Nope.
Maybe a full wipe. The
Almost
Cho'Gath
full
is able to get away,
A 1%
going around in
wipe.
a circle, and it looks like they're just going to pick up Baron because they still have the Vayne and the Cannon, as well as the Maokai for the smite.
Yeah, and it was initially amazing. They caught up the Diana. The Diana dropped really low, but they devoted so many resources. Zed tried to kill her, but pretty much traded one for one. And in the meanwhile, Tristana and Sona both got stunned by Ken ulti at the same time, and they dropped.
Yeah, and then Sona ulti went out on two people. I think it was the Maokai and the Lulu again.
The worst targets.
And Cannon was behind the Sona ulti, so he didn't get hit at all and was able to get his full ult off.
It was disastrous. That team fight was disastrous for SunBros, and now they have to deal with a Baron. A big thing about these group mid push is that against a Baron, you can't do that. You can't push or team fight against a full 5v5 team comp that has Baron. You're going to lose.
Mm-hmm.
And now SunBros is still going to have to group. They can't split. But now they don't have farm. They don't have any man presence at all. Like they can't do anything. This is bad. This is
it's getting worse and worse. Like they were able to do quite a lot, and then they were behind, then they were able to catch back up, and then they were now they're back behind, and they're now just falling deeper and deeper into that hole.
And I just got a note about. Actually, let's look a little about little item builds.
Yep.
You see a Maokai with the Sunfire. I don't necessarily know why. I think it's just for a little bit extra.
For the extra DPS.
But importantly, this Diana with a death cap and Dazanya's, and soon to be an Abyssal Scepter. That will make her diving so strong.
Yeah, she'll just be able to just tear apart people.
The only thing that you can do versus that dive is
kill her.
Ultimate. And kill her as fast as possible. But the Hourglass is going to stop it. And the more resources they devote to killing the Diana,
the less they'll have.
No, the more time that Kennen has.
And Vayne.
Yeah, Kennen and Vayne. And they have nothing to deal with this Vayne. If you look at the front line, Zac has 130 armor. Cho'Gath has 100 armor. And this Vayne has 6 kills.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do against this Vayne? You're relying on the Zed to kill the Vayne, but the Zed can't kill the Vayne, and the Tristana can't kill the Vayne, and the Zac can't kill the Vayne. The Sona definitely will not kill the Vayne. There's nothing. They have absolutely zero to deal with this Vayne.
And we see tier 2 dropping bot lane.
And yeah, and now we see a split push, like a 1-4 split push.
Yeah.
Diana is strong enough to pretty much deal with whoever SunBros throws at her. And in the meanwhile,
there's just going to be sieges.
Thankfully, Azure Black cannot siege very easily because they're scared of the Sona counter engage, and the Sona counter engage will be deadly if they execute it wrong.
Mm-hmm. It looks like there's going to be some Kennen laugh taunts.
The best type of taunts.
You sure? You sure it's the best?
Okay, Lux is the best, but no one is playing Lux right now.
Okay. So right now the best. Right?
Kennen. Yep.
It's Kennen. And it looks like it's going to be a 3-1-1 split push from Azure Black.
Yeah, and it's actually quite smart to send the Vayne in the 1, because there's pretty much no one except for Tristana who can straight up kill this Vayne. Yeah. And even so, the Vayne stealth is
here we go.
Off, and he doesn't get a stun off, and the ultimate's wasted.
But the Zac could counter engage on this.
They're looking for a re-engage.
The elastic slingshot
doesn't get anybody, and he gets stunned, flashes away. Zed, oh, this is messy. Zed going in, everyone doesn't know what to do. Tristana just trying to auto attack, flashes out, trying not to get snared. And Cho'Gath wasn't there.
And Cho'Gath was just not there. And meanwhile, this entire time, Diana was just top.
And the re-engage was a good idea. They knew Kennen ulti was down, but just the blob didn't hit anybody. And they needed the blob to hit somebody.
Yeah, the slingshot went out and just missed everyone. And then he ulted and he flashed backwards. Yeah.
Sona ulti went out.
And now Diana was able to get picked up. Now, the Sona ulti was just able to pick up Kennen. It was a one-person Sona ulti.
it didn't do enough. They went in at wrong times. Everyone kind of went in. They're like, are we sure we should fight? And in the end, that was the worst possible decision.
Yeah, both teams kind of back and forth, but the re-engage from SunBros was just a little bit worse because
A little bit too messy.
yeah, Zach jumped in and all by himself. Like the Cho'Gath wasn't there, the rest of his team wasn't there, and he was just by himself versus 4 people, and they were just able to deal enough damage that he got scared and just flashed away. And then his team continued initiating even though he was out of the fight.
Yeah.
So it was a 3v4.
It was an act of desperation, and now they have a bottom inhib inhib open.
They actually have the inhib, and they have mid and top inhib open.
By the way, I'm just curious, how many times did I try and say that?
About 3 times. 3 or 4 times.
Skilled casting, brought to you by yours truly.
Brought to you by Paprika.
The spiciest, grown in the sunniest of climates. Sadly, that sun is not shining down on Team SunBros.
It's being eclipsed by Eclipsal, right?
I already said that. We can't say that twice.
But you have to continue. You have to continue. If you're gonna continue, you gotta. If you're gonna start it, you gotta continue.
And now it just looks like the long, slow siege to defeat.
Yep.
Azure Black is up 16,000 gold by this point? 16,000 gold. It has grown pretty significantly.
Yep. And even if we look at the items, Vayne is almost full build. She's missing a BF sword and Mercurial Scimitar, and then she's complete full build. Just needs tier 3 boots. And for Tristana, she has 3 items and tier 2 boots. So she's missing 2 items.
She's down a Last Whisper, and she's down she's down a defensive item.
Yep.
And that's actually quite big, because this Tristana has 62 MR.
Yep, 62.
62 MR versus a double pen Kennen, and soon a double pen Diana. And actually, if you look, just Azure Black gonna do a 3-man Baron while 2 people split.
Yep, they're just waiting for it to come back up. I should have this, but I don't have the timer.
Skilled casting.
I know.
Brought to you by Loyo.
Thank you. Always here. Always here.
So, this is the boring part, where both teams kind of sit back and forth and just wait for the inevitable end.
And
Baron dropping super fast.
And gone. Now red team has the Baron, and Diana is just in the base of SunBros. Just in the base. Just in the base, past the inhib, and then walks out. That's it.
They don't have options. This is a dark, dark time for SunBros.
Yep.
You should see my smile. It's
Your smile is like ear to ear, right?
It's too great.
And here we go.
Cho'Gath is trying to harass, but he can't do anything.
Yeah, they're just gonna get this mid inhib without any contest, and they may get the top one without any contesting.
And a little bit of math, but after every third auto
Here we
attack,
go.
Vayne does 300 damage to Cho'Gath. True. And this is just the
This is the Kennen just going in, fighting. It looks like it just
Vayne just does not give a, just doesn't care.
the Vayne is actually playing a Vayne, which is a great thing, and the GGs come out.
Congratulations to Azure Black for
another victory over the SunBros.
For round 4 of the mobafire Community Cup, August edition.
Yep. Congratulations to both teams for making it this far, and Azure Black for continuing on.
This is your host, Paprika.
And Lalio.
Signing out.